Howdy, folks, and ta-da! As if I take the little camera thingy off, huh? We got Clowny's down for the count over here. Bon Jovi has lost his crown. Everything's going to heck in a handbasket here. I'm still not unpacked. You can see my suitcase still hanging out over here. It's been quite the week. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Well, happy third quarter of 2026. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? I'm like, what happened all the time? Hey, Dr. Turtle, how are you doing? You're knocking out that debt over there, aren't you? At fire thing. So you're working on a new project, aren't you? Kind of like a new phase on debt reduction that you're going to be doing. It's going to be like a new series. Tell us all about it. Been running around all day. So that's kind of been what I'm up to. Took the dog in. I know, right? That's crazy. I'm looking at your income. I'm like, you should be living your best life right now. Pardon me. I know. Did you have a really good time with your friend that you went to visit? I hope so. It sounded like an amazing trip. 4-week series from broke to financial freedom. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it'll be a great series. So, yeah, I think you'll be doing good. Although I was thinking, I don't know if you. Too bad Sky Miles doesn't do a uh, balance transfer for high interest rate credit cards where you could just transfer all your stuff over to Delta and get some Sky Miles. I love my Delta Sky Miles. Even though I haven't used them in a long time, I like having the knowledge that I have a free plane ticket round trip whenever I need it. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. That's nice of you to say. You're very kind too. You're like Chris. You're a gentleman, you know. So I like that. I like that in men's. But confessions here. I did used to like the bad boys, but I would say the gentlemen are much easier. Much easier. Gentlemen are much easier to uh, live with long term, for sure. I'm trying to find tonight's games. Tonight's game is 60s music, which I probably should title my document. That helps. And I don't know, I was kind of in a hurry. So usually I kind of come up with an interesting theme, but this time I was like, we haven't done a 60s, 70s, 80s kind of trivia for a while yet. So I was like, let's just do that, have some fun with it. It's been a while. It's been a while. And these are all, I think pretty much all of these are going to be hits at some point, one time or another during their release. It is amazing to me how some songs got released and then they weren't a hit at all. And then so they were re-released by someone else and became a bigger hit. It's still blows my mind that Otis Redding wrote and sang Respect before Aretha Franklin. Somehow Aretha Franklin's version went over a lot easier than Otis Redding's version. Roller skating songs, I know, right? It's funny that roller skating is making such a comeback on social media. I know. I think one of the big social media channels is a group that's south of the Atlanta airport here. Uh, oh, yeah, that was a great one. So many people did that, right? Otis Redding did it. Um, I think even Bobby Goldsboro, uh, Glenn Campbell definitely did it. It was a popular one. That was a very popular one. And let's see who covered that. Oh, that's right. Michael Bolton covered it. Uh, Sergio Mendes and Brazil. King Curtis. King Curtis's version charted for 5 weeks in '68. Nino Tempo and April Stevens did it. Michelle Paglario. Sammy Hagar. He released a version of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay as a non album single in 1979. His version features the song's co writer, Steve Cropper, on guitar and members of the band Boston on backup vocals. Music critic Thorne Christensen in 1994 listed it as one of the 5 worst song remakes. Wow. And it charted for 5 weeks. And it peaked at number 66 in Canada. Peaked at 65 here in the US. Oh, yeah, definitely. See, and I grew up like on the East Coast of Florida, so I did a lot of sitting on the river on the concrete thing they had there. What do they call it? I can't even think. I'm so tired tonight. Hey, Simple Happy Life, how's your week going? How has your week been? Are you back to working part time again? Sometimes those part time jobs turn into like full time jobs. Wow. I may have to listen to Sammy Hager's version of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay just for the torture. It sounds rough. Sounds rough. Oh, you'll know a lot of them. You'll probably know a lot of these, a lot more than you think you do, because they were all popular hits. Some even got reprised. And Simple Happy Life, that's her way of saying, dang, you're old. Try and get this camera down a little bit so it doesn't look like I'm trying to eat my desk. Monday, Tuesday. Oh, that's a good schedule, though. I like that. I like that. It sounds fun. All right. So we can get started here. All right. Oh, now see, this song has been around. It is a classic. Number 1, which song written by Gary Coffin and Carole King, but was first recorded by the Shirelles for their album Tonight's the Night? It was released as a single that November 1960, and it became the first song by a girl group to top the Billboard Top 100. I'm doing good. Simple Happy Life. I'm doing good. I got Susanna Banana here, so we've been, just showing her around the neighborhood, doing a little this, doing a little that. It's too hot to do much of anything else. It is so hot. I think our heat index has been over 100 all week, but it's hot. It is hot. But I did get caught up on most of my fruits and vegetable processing. Local heat index, it's 99 right now because the sun is low. But yeah, we actually ordered a kiddie pool. It's on my back patio right now. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? How's your week been? You've been getting some rain down there for a change. That's good. Hey, Angela. How are you? Good to see you. So good to hear that your hubby's doing very well. Thanks. Thanks. I was going to wear a bow, and then I forgot I was going to wear a bow, and then I went for the mouse ears. We could use some rain right now. Oh, it's so miserably hot. I think I ran the sprinkler a good couple hours the other day, and the peppers look wilted. They look terrible. Poor babies. Yeah, my nickname as a kid, everybody called me Miss Mouse when I was under 10 years old. That was like a family nickname. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, we've had, this is Anna here. Did she show up? Hey, Brookchild, how's it going? Yeah, we've had a lot of rain here. Suzanne said, oh, everything's so green. We've had a lot of rain, but our water table's still low. And the main lake that we get water from, it's very low too. So, not very low. It's risen some, but it can get bad. So, hopefully, that'll turn around for everybody. Have a little bit cooler summer. I mean, I don't mind the first week being this hot, but pray for a cool down already. All right. First question. Which song written by Gary Coffin and Carole King, but first recorded in 1960 by the Shirelles for their album Tonight's the Night, was released as a single but became the first hit by a girl group to hit the Billboard Hot 100? Name the song by the Shirelles. Oh, So Far Away. That's a great song. You're so far. You know who did a cover of You're So Far Away? Was Katie Webster. Katie Webster on her. She also did a cover of. Was it a Dire Straits song, I believe? But yeah, good stuff. Oh no, brook trout. Well, I hope it gets better. I hope it's not too severe. Yikes. Not good. Not good. Oh, y'all know this. And I was surprised that Carole King wrote this. That's kind of why I included this question in there, anyways, because it was kind of like double trivia. But it's the song Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? Great song. And I can see why that that did make the Billboard Top 100. So, but it's kind of cool that Carole King song made the top 100 as the first song too. Number 2, Time magazine described the twist, the upper body sways, the hips and shoulders twirl erotically, the arms thrust, and baffled bird keepers. Oh, and arms thrust like baffled bird keepers fighting off attacked blue jays. Who sang the song? Uh, let's have Time Magazine describe the song now. Hike with Mike. Good one. Good, good, good. 'Twas indeed Chubby Checkers. All right. Number 3, Bette Midler's version of which song, first performed by the Drifters, was featured in the movie Beaches? Oh, oh, so close, Mike. So close. Nope. It was first performed by the Drifters. And it's the movie Beaches. And beaches normally have one of these. Sometimes. Not all beaches. There's one in Jersey. There's one at Coney Island. There's one in Daytona. There's one in Santa Monica. There you go, Simple Happy Life. Under the Boardwalk, yes. By the Drifters, covered by Bette Midler. Under the Boardwalk, yes. Number 4, Dean Martin's cover for the song knocked the Beatles' A Hard Day's Night off the top of the Billboard Hot 100 in August 1964. And this was actually a cover. I did not know that until I wrote this trivia. So, but I always thought of it as kind of Dean Martin's signature song. It was A Hard Day's Night is the song that this Dean Martin song knocked off the charts. And I think this song is probably one that I most saw Dean Martin ever sing. I mean, because he was on TV everywhere. And even though I was born a year after it came out, it was still a very popular Dean Martin song as I grew up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kind of hard to get that gruff voice without a good draw off a cigarette. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so the answer is everybody loves somebody sometimes. Yeah. But to me that belongs to Dean Martin. So I don't know why. Forget who did it first. But it was actually a cover. Number 5, songwriter Bob Feldman witnessed a girl yelling, "My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble," which inspired a song sung by which band? Oh. Uh-oh. Dean was smooth. All of the Rat Pack was smooth. It was not the Chandels. Hey nah, yeah. My boyfriend's back. Yeah, there was a band called Crash. They used to do, I think, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana circuit, kind of probably even into Mississippi with casinos and all. But their name was Crash, and they would do 50s bands, and they were so funny and they were so good. I don't know if they're still performing or not. They'd be pretty old at this point. Oh, did he, Angela? That's too funny. All right. Songwriter Bob Feldman witnessed a girl yelling, "My boyfriend's back and you're going to be in trouble," which inspired the song sung by the Angels. The Angels. I didn't know that one either. I would have picked somebody like the Chandels or Martha and the Vandellas or somebody. But yeah. Um, but this is an interesting note about that song. Yeah, the Angels. I guess they were kind of like a one-hit wonder. Oh, well, it got so hot he lost his crown. He had his Liberty crown on and it fell. His little sidekick, Bone McMahon, is fallen. Clowney's down for the count. He's tired of traveling. I got my suitcase still unpacked right there from my last trip. When did I get home? I got home Friday. So I still haven't had time to unpack. But interesting about the song My Boyfriend's Back and There's Gonna Be Trouble is that hey Benny, good to see you. Good to see you, Benny. Uh, fun fact about My Boyfriend's Back and there's gonna be trouble. There's a trumpet part in this song, and it was actually done by Hold On to Your Seats. I had to do a double take and look it up and verify it. But it was done by Ronnie James Dio. How's that? Ronnie James Dio. That's right. He played trumpet on My Boyfriend's Back. There's Gonna Be Trouble by the Angels. By the Angels. Yes, he rocked. He rocked. What? I know. I know. See, you're going to listen to that song and you're going to be like, oh, Ronnie James Dio rocked that trumpet. Yes, I did do my homework to verify it. Number 6, Brian Wilson conceived the Beach Boys' 1964 hit Don't Worry Baby as an answer song to which Ronette song? Brian Wilson adored the song so much that he wrote this answer song to the Ronette song. But he also he had records, CDs, whatever in his house, in his car, in his, like, everywhere he would be, he had a piece of that music somewhere. Your protection. Good. Uh, no, no, not My Boyfriend's Back. That was the last song. The last song. No, wait. The last song was My Boyfriend's Back. And that did have Ronnie James Dio playing the trumpet in the song, in the recording. The next answer or question is Brian Wilson conceived the Beach Boys' 1964 hit Don't Worry Baby as an answer song to which Ronettes song? Ronnie Spencer and the Ronettes. It was like one of the biggest hits of hers, for sure. When she was dating, what's his name? The guy who's in jail. Is he dead yet? Is it a Ronette James Dio song? No. Mike, you're so dang funny. You must have been working outside in the heat too long today on the house. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So Brian Wilson. Oh, sorry. They're flashing FIFA Cup scores. Brian Wilson conceived the Beach Boys' 1964 hit Don't Worry Baby as an answer to the song from the Ronettes. Be My Baby. Be my little darling. All right. Number 7, Tainted Love by Soft Cell included which Supreme song? Mark Almond said that this decision was not the duo's recounting, and Dave Ball described the medley as the most costly idea of their career. So if they had just put one of their songs in there, they could have made a lot of money off it. But because they had to pay for the rights to use the song in their Tainted Love medley, they cost them a lot of money. Tainted Love by Soft Cell included which Supreme song? Now you can think of it in your head. Dun, dun, Tainted Love. Oh, shall I give you a hint? Baby, baby. All right. Number 7, Tainted Love by Soft Cell included which Supreme song? It was Where Did Our Love Go? Where Did Our Love Go? From the Supremes. Yep. Number 8, Buddy Holly's drummer, Jerry Allison, created the rhythmic beat for which song by slapping his thigh? This innovative approach was necessary due to the quiet instrumentation of this Buddy Holly song. And I love this song. It's probably one of my favorite Buddy Holly songs. Mm-hmm. Buddy Holly's drummer, Jerry Allison, created a rhythmic beat for this song by slapping on his thigh. This innovative approach was necessary due to the quiet instrumentation of the song. The answer is Every Day. Every day. It's a getting closer. Going faster than a roller coaster like this whole year. Holy moly. Just a reminder, we're in the third quarter of 2026 now. Number 9, which song became the Beatles' first US #1 and kickstarted the British invasion of America? It was a good song too. Very, very good marketing. Very good, Mike. Mike got it. Yeah, that was very clever of them. Too much drinking in my youth, brain fried. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We can all relate, Dr. Ninja Turtle. We can all relate. I think we all partied in this room. Some people still party like they're a kid, like Benny. And I love her for it. That's why I gotta get out and visit Benny this September. So, yeah. Brain is fried. All right. Number 10. You don't drink though. Well, see, you need balance in your life, Benny. And now I can say, yeah, Benny Loco is a good girl sometimes. She's my favorite troublemaker. Love you, Benny. She makes good trouble. Can't remember. I know, that's right. Dr. Turtle, you're in here with a bunch of 60-year-olds. So, I think Simple Happy Life is the youngest. Brooke Trout, maybe next youngest. Maybe. I haven't had a drink in 24 hours. Suzanne was like, let's make some pina coladas. It's like, I got rum. So, yeah, we made some frozen pina coladas yesterday. They were good, too. And I had some fresh strawberries, so we added that at one point as well. But, I'm such a lightweight because I hardly ever drink anymore. One drink and I'm done. According to Brooke, you're not young. Oh, no. That's tragic. See, and you're probably the same age as Dr. Ninja Turtle's sobriety. Oh, thanks, Dr. Turtle. I'm just floored by it. A lot of it has to do with that soil. It's nothing I do. I just took that same soil and put it in cups, and I started seeds, and then I planted in that same soil, and it just goes great. It goes crazy. And some of the soil is soil we planted in last year. We just topped it off, and we didn't amend anything, and stuff's growing like crazy out there. It's just amazing. It really is. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Yeah. All right. Number 10. Cryptic lyrics like Napoleon in rags and Diplomat on a chrome horse have fueled speculation about their meaning for decades regarding which Bob Dylan song. Had to include Bob Dylan in the 60s. I'm just amazed he's still touring. It's like the guy from Pentagram, the lead singer. He looks wild, though, now. He looks like some movie character. He's going to be July 31st. He'll be in Atlanta, $68 at Chastain Park. See, I don't like it. Chastain Park's going to be outside. And Chastain Park's a little different because they have catering and stuff. So during the show, you have caterers coming in delivering food to people. But Thackerville, Oklahoma might be a fun venue for Bob Dylan. The WinStar World Casino. Man, it'll be like the last casino concert we went to was oh, who was it? We're an American band. Grand Funk Railroad. Most people who were there had oxygen tanks, wheelchairs, walkers, canes. Oh, we got an answer. Hike with Mike. Oh, yes, you're right. Like a Rolling Stone is correct, Mike. Very good. Mike has 3. Simple has 1. Simple, who started the game saying, oh, I won't know any of them. I'll just be listening in the background. She actually has a point. Bob Dylan's actually playing the 4th of July in Kansas City, Missouri at the Starlight Theater. Wow. Wow. I mean, he's playing like the 2nd, the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Sorry, he's off the 5th, 6th, 8th, 10th. His schedule is crazy. The 12th, 14th, 16th, 18th, 19th. Holy moly. It is pretty amazing. He's doing a lot of venues in Vienna and Vienna. He's going to quit touring towards October. He has a couple in Denmark and Sweden. Wow. Casino Evil. There we go. Maybe that's a band name. We need to get Mark Kropka a band name. I was thinking of different band names. I gave him Mnemonic Phlegms. He wouldn't go for it. I don't know why. Casino Evil. And then we did a Chat GPT, and I sent that to Mark with a bunch of Chat GPT. Now, Chat GPT stole a bunch of band names off the internet. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, because whatever I got or I came up with, I always cross check Google to see that it's not infringing on anybody else's name. Mnemonic Phlegms is available if anyone wants it, but check out Casino Evil. Number 11, which song by the Beatles was covered by Peter Sellers in 6 different speaking cover versions of the song using different voices or accents? One being Irish, but he did that twice, but each with a different ending, and one being extremely sexual. He did it in a Cockney voice. He did it as the Chinless Wonder. He did it as an upper class British, and he did one inspired by Dr. Strangelove. And these are all available now on the 4-disc collection, A Celebration of Sellers. No. Not The Long and Lonely Road. But I can imagine, I could see Peter Sellers doing this and quite a few of those versions. But I wonder if there's a video version of him doing it. She does. There is a Dr. Strangelove version from the BBC Christmas radio special in 1964. Yeah, so there is a YouTube cover of it. Which song by the Beatles was covered by Peter Sellers in 6 different speaking cover versions of the song? That would be She Loves Me, or She Loves You. She loves me. She loves you. It's She Loves You. I can't remember. I'd have to sing the song to remember. Oh my gosh. Number 12, name the title track to Loving Spoonful's 1963 album. And for some reason it says Living Spoonful. I need to get a stand for my cowbell. Name the title track to Loving Spoonful's 1963 album. It's probably their greatest hit, I would say. I would say their most popular. All right. So that would be Do You Believe in Magic? Number 13. The song title was featured in the name of Song title was featured in the name of the 2000 biopic about the band, The Monkees. It was later covered by Anne Murray. I remember Anne Murray's version. I think it almost got more playtime than the Monkees version. But I didn't realize the Monkees had a biopic done on them. All right, is everything good, Brook Trout? Did you make her do head and shoulders, knees and toes real quick to make sure it's all working good? Hopefully she's all right. Wife margarita and chicken wing. I don't know that you need a particular order for any of that there, Brook Trout. Hey, what's up, Bopak? It is not Unchained Melody, but good guess. Did the Monkees do Unchained Melody? Whenever I say the Monkees, I keep expecting Carlos Martinez to pop up in the side chat somewhere. I miss those days at Bimbo Barbarella's. Nope. The song title was featured the name of the 2000 biopic about the band The Monkees. It later was covered by Anne Murray. Yeah, the Canadian version. The Monkees were fun. I liked the show. I remember I liked that. Good seeing you, Bopak. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you get a few long weekend there, Bopak. Yeah, it was Daydream Believers is the name of that song. Daydream Believers. Now everybody remembers Anne Murray singing Daydream Believers, right? Number 14, Bonner and Gordon composed a song while members of the Magicians, but recorded it as the Turtles. Its lyrics tell about an unrequited love, albeit to a joyous melody. Well, see, Dr. Turtle, you should say it. You should say it. I'm going to give you a point anyway because I want to see you on the board. Spit it out. Don't be shy. We take wrong answers too sometimes. I hear Susanna out there. What is she carrying out? I don't know if she's singing to the dog or what. Happy together. Good one, Bopak. Oh, did they? That's kind of cool, actually. See, you envision fancy cars and big houses where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so much maintenance. Ugh. And any repairs that need done are going to have more zeros on the end of it. I'll just stick with my little humble house. I mean, that was a hard thing when Chris and I were looking for a house because we don't like the big 2-story, opulent looking things. We just like simple ranch style, nothing big, easy maintenance. Although I'll say the 2 acres is not easy maintenance. I'm looking at, I need to get out there and mow again this weekend. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. If you want to see a freak show, there might be a crazy woman out riding a mower in a bathing suit this weekend. Right? That's all I can do. I want less now. I need to go through stuff and I just want to chuck stuff. We got rid of like 6 carloads of stuff because I had a garage sale and I couldn't sell it. So Chris said, I'm not putting it back in the house. And it was a lot of antiques and stuff too. A lot of antiques. I was like, okay, just take them to I didn't care at that point. I just wanted it out of here. But I still have stuff I need to go through and get rid of. You're a big boo would never buy big. You should dream of what you want. Dream of what you want. Yeah. Hey, you could get, how about this? Put a small cabin there on a lake. You could have your lake house, but a smaller cabin, maybe a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 3-2, something like that. And then have your private airplane. You can take up flying lessons and get you a Cessna and just fly to visit your friends. There you go. Simple, happy house. Yeah, keep it simple. Yeah. I believe the simpler it is, the better. I agree. All right. Number 15, name the Sam Cooke song used in the 1978 film Animal House in the well-known lunchroom scene where Bluto, played by John Belushi, gathers food in preparation for a food fight. Two-bedroom, 2-bath, yeah. Yeah. Wooly bully, wooly bully, wooly bully. No, it is not Wooly Bully. Dun, 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 dun. It is not A Change Will Come. Uh, it was sung by Louis Armstrong, if that helps. Animal House, lunch scene. I appreciate the thumbs up, y'all. I hardly ever say that. I always forget to say it. Benny Loco came in here and asked for thumbs up. Name the Sam Cooke song used in the 1978 Animal House film at the lunchroom scene where Bluto is gathering food for the food fight. Right, it's a Sam Cooke song. Louis Armstrong sang it. It was in Animal House. You know, because I guess John Belushi don't claim to be an A student. Oh, wait, it wasn't that song. It was a different song. All right, going once, going twice. Go for it, Bopak. Mike has 3. Simple has 1. Doc has 1. Bopak, you have 1. You can have 2 if you want. Come on, Bopak. Come on, do it. That's right. What a wonderful world. Bopak for the point. That's all right, Angela. You know what? I'm warming you up for a good nap. Number 16. Which Temptation song made a comeback after a movie by the same name starring Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, Macaulay Culkin, and Anna Chlumsky? Chlumsky? I don't know how to say her name. Sorry, Anna. Which Temptation song made a comeback after a movie by the same name starring Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, Macaulay Culkin, and Anna Chlumsky? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Dr. Ninja Turtle. We've given points for crazier things. My Girls, Simple Happy Life. I know, isn't that the weirdest feeling, Simple? It's so rare that I get to take a nap that yeah, I can relate to that for sure. For sure. Let's see. Number 17. A nap sounds so good. I know. I wanted a nap right before I went live. Ah, close, close. I think I only saw it once, but yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie, but it is sad. Number 17, lead singer of the Floor Tops, Levi Stubbs, initially hated this song, finding the lyrics too saccharine. Producer Brian Holland insisted they record it in Stubbs' first take, despite his dislike, became the final version of which song? And I will say that if anybody listens to, oh, I might give it away with this too. If anyone listens to the official Chris Bliss on YouTube, he incorporates some of this into one of his songs. I know. The Temptations are so good. Oh, you're so lucky. Those are the best naps, is the raining naps. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where are the Temptations are touring in the UK right now. They'll be in Cincinnati in August 21st, Tennessee, August 22nd. Oh, Chattanooga. It looks like they may be doing maybe not a free concert, but they'll be at the Soldiers and Sailor Memorial Auditorium in August. They'll be in California all of September. Coming back to the Midwest in September. By October, they're hitting the East Coast, some Topsfield, Mass. Then they're heading back out to Michigan, Kentucky, Nebraska, Springfield, Missouri, Charlestown, West Virginia, at the Hollywood Casino. Then they're doing some cruises. They're doing a Soul Train cruise. There you go. Then they're going to be in Florida, Alabama. They'll be in Montgomery, Alabama in November. Angela, let's go on the Soul Train cruise. It's Soul Train. I loved Soul Train. All right, lead singer of the Four Tops. A song that he did not like. He called it too saccharine. But it turned out that his first take was the final version to the song I Can't Help Myself, also known as Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. Help myself. See, I think that's where what's his name? What's his name? The Georgia artist. James Brown. Can't help myself. Mm-hmm. Barry Manilow. All right, number 18. Otis Redding wrote what song before Aretha Franklin made it a hit? Somebody should get this because I talked about it in the intro. Because I can mess up my own. There you go, Angela. Angela's on the board for the first time ever. History has been made in music trivia. Angela, is that your first point ever? I think. Congratulations. She wasn't sleeping on that one. I said I was going to get a cup of coffee before I started, and I didn't. What are you doing on Christmas Eve? Oh, you got a point about 6 months ago. All right, so this is her second one. It's still historic. It's historic. I love it when Angela gets a point because she's here so often. All right, so where are we at on the board? We got Mike with 3, Simple with 2, Doctor has 1, Bopak has 2, Angela has 1. Oh, Ella Boris is Bopak. I've known Bopak. How long have I known you? Like 4 years or something. So I don't know, maybe 5 at this point. Who's counting? Who's counting? All right, here we go. Oh, we got a lyric. We have a lyric question. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I know, time does fly. I know. Darn it. I liked it the old way. All right, here we go. Lyrics. Oh no, darling, no wind, no rain, or winter's cold can stop me, baby. No, no, baby. 'Cause you are my goal. I had to do that in honor of FIFA. If you're ever in trouble, I'll be there on the double. Or just send me, oh baby, huh? Since the FIFA Cups are being played here in Atlanta, well, most of them, the big one. My girl, no. Good answer, good answer. Although it would have been a better answer like 10 questions ago. All right, Angela. Simple Happy Life got it. Don't worry, baby. I'll be there whenever you call. Very good. Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell. All right, number 20. Oh, we're down to number 20. Which song by the Shangri-Las was covered by Blondie in 1975 but was not released until 1994 when it was included on the Platinum Collection? Blondie subsequently covered it again in 1999 for their album No Exit. Hmm. Which song by the Shangri-Las was covered by Blondie in 1975, not released till 94? Nope, not one way or another. It was included on the Platinum Collection, and Blondie subsequently covered it again in 1999 for the album No Exit. No clue. How about Out on the Streets? Out on the Streets. I'll give it to you, Bopak. I can tell you were typing as I was saying it. So that's 3. We got a 3-way tie. Ooh. On the road to Shangri-La, yes. 3 Day Dog Night, I believe, did do that. Let's see. Uh, there was the road to Shambhala. That was Daniel Moore on the road to Shambhala. But it was later recorded by 3 Dog Night. But it was done by Daniel Moore first. And it's under the genre country rock. Interesting. Interesting. Yes. All right. Number 21, last question. Oh, I guess we need the answer to that one. Oh, wait, Bopak. I confused myself. I get so excited. So we have Mike with 3, Simple with 3, Bopak with 3, Doc with 1, Angela with 1. Here we go. Final question. Mick Jagger famously stated he'd rather be dead than sing which song when I'm 45? He said he'd rather be dead than sing this song. Mm-hmm. When you fall down on the side of the road and you cuddle 3 dogs to stay warm. Satisfaction. I'm going to hike with Mike. Mike is the winner of tonight's game. Congratulations, Mike. All righty. Let's see. What did Mike win? Mike, you won. You won. Oh my goodness. A paper bowl with crumbs of spicy nacho in it. Congratulations, Mike. Big prize tonight. That's like size wise. This may be one of the biggest prizes we've given away. I must say, well, unless you count the exercise thingies here. Oh, they wanted him to sing that at right. Oh, I can imagine. I would get no satisfaction singing that song at all. You beat Simple on one question, but it doesn't matter. So, oh, it does. You beat her on one question and she didn't speak up. She let it slide. Oh my gosh. You didn't get any points tonight, Brooke? You were busy though. You were taking care of your wife. You should get like 10 points for taking care of your wife. In fact, let's give you 10 points right now, Brooke, for taking care of your wife. You're a good husband. So because of that, you too will be getting a bowl with spicy nacho crumbs in it. So it is your lucky night. Everybody hit the thumbs up. If not for anything else, for the prizes. Up, cheater. Oh, who's calling who a cheater? I know. What's up with that Simple Happy Life? He calls you old, you old maid. Can't answer things right, taking his points from him. Oh my goodness. Drama on the YouTube streets. Oh gosh. So exciting. So exciting. She yells at me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brooke. And you have such a tough day too, Brooke. It's just terrible. Poor Brooke up under mobile homes, fixing people's plumbing, doing the Lord's work on his knees. Yeah, you're not a yeller, you're an old yeller. Oh, poor Sybil. See, she's going to think that she's still asleep in her dream. This is all just a dream. It's not real. Nothing ever happened. Old yeller. Only in a dream. Uh, oh no, Bopak. Did it mess up all your electronic equipment? I can't believe it. Don't tell me it killed the oscilloscope. Are you able to save the oscilloscope? That's the important thing. Yeah, my plumber, I was really cool that I had, and he's retired. Now I kind of rely on my brother-in-law, but that's not very reliable. So, in fact, he's supposed to come over because Suzanne, I guess, went to take the shower, and the shower pressure, I don't know, Dr. Turner, was the shower pressure terrible when you were here? Because I know I cleaned it. It wasn't bad because I cleaned the shower after you left. I cleaned it before you left. The shower pressure seemed fine. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not worried about it. If anything, I think if the shower pressure is bad and the sink pressure is bad, I think it's maybe sediment in the water heater that I'm dealing with here. I may need a new water heater. But take the shower head off and check the flow restrictor. Yeah, I'll get right on that, Brook Trout. I'll tell Chris to do that. Yeah, that does suck, Bopak. I've had my house flood. I had so when I had all that termite damage going on, I had the termite damage going on, and then I woke up one morning and the floor was sloshy. And I had crappy Pergo floors. Chris had gone to work. I looked and the water heater had I have two water heaters. The water heater had leaked all over the floor. So I called my neighbor across the street. She had a shop vac and a pry bar. So I was able to pry bar all the flooring up and do all that. So then I lived without flooring in my kitchen for I don't know how many years until we settled on the termite damage because I wasn't going to have one done and the other not done. And so, yeah, it's a pain. Home ownership sometimes isn't all it's cracked up to be. Yeah. Oh, crap. That's awful. Oh, now my old roommate used to save wet wall-to-wall carpet. He'd get a carpet cleaner, extract all the water out of there, and then he would pull the carpet up. And we had sawhorses, and they put a bunch of fans up under the pulled up carpet. It was a mess. And we would go through that like every April at our rental house. And I know what it was. Our driveway sloped and there was a crevice. And so when we had heavy rains, the water would go down there and then seep into the basement area, living area. But it would hit his bedroom, another roommate's bedroom. So they would have to sleep upstairs. So, yeah. Yeah, that sucks, Bopak. Oh, well, I guess you're already on vacation in a sense then. Are you taking tomorrow off too to deal with the rest of it? All right, Angela. Oh, yeah. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, we've had some backup here a few times of that nature, but I kind of figured out what it was after the second time it happened. I just say If you have a septic tank, it's better to schedule your colonoscopies when it's not freezing temperatures. I'll just say that. Something about colonoscopy prep and cold temperatures that aren't septic friendly. Because we have over our septic, we have just one of the green outdoor covers, so you don't have to rip up the whole yard to find it. So yeah, that's what we have, so that when it's really cold out, it freezes there, and then it dams up the toilet paper. So, but it's easy fix. I just got to take the cover off, and I've got a long stick that I took the spaghetti tongs. I took duct tape and took the spaghetti tong thing and on the long stick, and I just moved the dam. Ooh, fun. Oh, you and the whole family going? Just don't get carried away by any mosquitoes out there, Bopak. I'm glad you're getting the majority of it taken care of. And then you can go and relax in Alaska. That'll be nice. That will be nice. But yeah. Well, does anyone have any plans for 4th of July? I think we're going to stick around here. I think I got some hot dogs, some hamburgers. Got a bunch of leftover food, frozen. We got a lot of food. And then, of course, all the vegetables and fruit we can eat. I don't know. There's a really good restaurant I've been wanting to go to. Well, it has a 5.0 rating. And I've been wanting to go there for a while. It isn't cheap, but I don't know. It might be a good time to go to that. I think cars off a mountain there. Oh my gosh. That should be fun. That'll make up for the basement loss. Staying closed, no fireworks show because of the drought. Yeah, a few places are doing drone shows here, but still a lot of doing fireworks. Usually there's enough fireworks around us, we don't bother going anywhere. Yeah, the same here, simple happy life. Oh, of your car, Alaska car off the mountain thing? I have not heard from Vinny. I have not. I have not. Last I knew, they were just going to be busy, slammed busy. So, my cousin Vinny, the two Utes. Two Utes. I like Marissa Tomei as an actress. She was good. Ah, okay. So are you going live at all with that, Bopak? Oh. I mean, we have so many towns around us doing something. I used to like to go to downtown Atlanta, and if you go into the Marriott Marquis Hotel, you can go all the way up to the top floor, and then you go to the end, and there's a big window, and you can just stand there and watch all the fireworks from multiple cities. That's pretty cool to do. I've done that before. Awesome. Very cool. That sounds like fun, Bopak. And a lot cooler than here. For sure. For sure, for sure. I don't know. I'll see if Suzanne wants to do anything, but now we have a kiddie pool to lay around in. She may not want to do anything. It's just so hot here. If I did anything, I'd go up to the mountains and just find a creek to kind of lay in for the day and come back late. That would be a good thing to do. That'd be a better thing to do than just hanging around, though. I could go up, do some hiking in the mountains. But I don't even know that the mountains are a nice respite right now. They're probably hot as Hades as well. So, like most of everything else. So, anyway. Well, that sounds like fun, Bopak. I hope you have a great trip. A really fun time. And I wish I was with you. You know, a little Hellraiser. See, that's cool. You're a Hellraiser. You have the Helleborus. It all fits. It all comes together. So what did the Helleborus? Ooh, I did not know this. Translates to deadly food or injurious to eat. Wow. Interesting. Well, I guess that's why in Victoria florography, the Hillebora symbolizes both peace and tranquility. Well, yeah, if you're dead, as well as scandal, anxiety, and false accusations. Wow. But the ancient Greeks believed that it could cure madness. So the mythological hero Hercules, as well as the daughters of King of Argos, were famously cured of their madness using the plant. Interesting. Huh. It was used in ancient snuff to induce sneezing. As a madness cure, Bopak, or as a cure for madness? uh, yeah, it's funny that I've noticed. Like, I think some of the airlines were saying their rates were really high, but I think what I've seen seemed pretty reasonable still. So I don't know. Most things from Atlanta is way better because we're the hub of Delta, so we can get most anywhere cheaper, and then also direct without any layovers, which is what I like. It's a good reason to live in Atlanta. Cheap fares and direct flights, especially at my age. Direct flights are a bonus. But yeah. Oh, so pause and play Nola. All right, his pause and play Nola is he did a video where he got these BTS Oreos. You know how they do the let me, this guy here. Paste. Pause and play Nola. But he got a box of the BTS Oreo cookies. And they are, what are they? They're like pancake maple syrup flavored. And when you chew and bite into them, they have that Damara sugar, so it's crunchy and the creaminess. And I just say it's the best Oreo ever. And they're not hard Oreos, they're kind of semi-soft Oreos too. They're not crunchy hard. But so he said he bought them for his partner or someone, and he ended up eating them all. So I saw them at the store and I got them for Susanna Banana and I. And he's right, they're good. I'm not a big Oreo fan, but those are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Tickets up north and bad, weren't flying Allegiant. Yeah. Are you going to fly up there, Brook Trout, or are you driving this year? When are you going up there for your trip, your fishing trip? I've never flown on Allegiant. Ah. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun, Brook Trout. Well, I hope you have a good fishing season up there this year. And I'm glad that you're not driving. This year anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm getting tired. Anyway, I dropped the link for pause and play Nola. Y'all want to drop your links? You're welcome to. Here's some. Bopak, you got your badge. You got your look at all that Bopak. Let's see if they'll let me put it back on here. See, this is what Bopak's screen name used to look like. Ah, it changed it back. Ah, it doesn't like the Greek. It'll change it real quick. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Ila Bopak. Ah, that's funny. But if you hover over it, it looks like Bopak. That's funny. A hose pipe. What is a hose pipe? Hose pipe ban. Huh. Huh. Interesting. So a hose pipe is for it's a fictional. Well, I looked it up, and I guess they're hose pipes that are used in maybe it's a British thing. So it's so in okay, so a hose pipe in British term, I guess, is a hose. So you're not allowed to use any watering during this heat right now, and so they're calling them hose pipe bans. Yeah, pause and play Nola. He's got the BTS Oreos, man. That stuff is good. Alborz is a transliteration. Yes, it's a southern thing. I'm seeing it on all BBC and that type of thing. Hold on. I will share my screen. Why is it not showing that other window? Here it is. Wait. See here? Excuse me. It's a cough sneeze. Excuse me. But I guess it is a British term. Hose pipe. R. Yeah, but then you have that silly bee looking thing in German that is actually sounds like an S, right? Thank you, Simple Life. But yeah, no, there's a hose pipe. You're okay, Simple Life, because it is a thing. Proven by proven by it's just a British slang. It's a British thing. Hmm. Oh well. Well, that choked me up. All right, well, I'm getting it. I'm getting verklempt. I'm getting overheated. Ah, choking, I'm sneezing, crying. Isn't that a Journey song? I'm choking, I'm sneezing, I'm crying. A hose. Yeah. I think that Bopak, I believe that is pronounced with an S, right? Whew. I believe it is. Yes, like Strassa, right? Strassa. And I just had a delivery too for Suzanne. Uh, Goodness. Shipped. Oh, it shipped. Oh my goodness. Yes, but within, yeah, that's what I thought. German is not a, it's so funny, but I hung out with Germans, right? So I could understand what they were saying. I just couldn't speak any of it. But a lot of times I could catch on to their conversations pretty easily. So that was nice. Oh my gosh. It is like a goofy English. It's so funny. All right. Well, I hope you have a great trip, Bow Pocket. Sounds like a blast. Sounds like a really good time. nine, nine and strudel. Ah, wow. Does she know German pretty well, Brooke? You gonna eat fish or you gonna eat seal? Which one is it? Oh, she took French. Yeah, Chris speaks French. He speaks very well. I wish he had someone to practice with, but he doesn't give himself enough credit. But he speaks very well. He has the pronunciations down very well. And in French, that's half the battle. You guys are too funny. You guys are too funny. Well, I'm going to head off now that it's cool. Oh, tomorrow it's going to feel like 107. I mean, I thought about there's some places around where you can get a pool for the day or whatever, and they have a barbecue going on. You know, you pay a flat fee, you get entry, you get pool, you get food, drinks, blah, blah, blah. But man, it's going to be miserable no matter where you go when it's that hot. Yeah. Even Massachusetts, it's going to be over 100. And it's hard for people up there in the Northeast because a lot of them in the Midwest and Northeast, they don't even have air conditioners. So that's where it gets tough. Yeah, beware the sun for sure. Beware the sun for sure. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood to really do anything. It just sucks the energy out of you. Out of a bar downtown, they're pretty cool. They have might go there because it may not be too busy. They have indoor bocce ball, and they have a skee ball. They have just all kinds of games that you can play indoors, and it's all free. You know, you just get a beer and you play. It's one of my favorite places to go. It's so chill, you know. They didn't do cornhole. They have a bocce ball. I think they have two bocce ball courts. Uh, let's see if they say on their website. They have shuffleball, bocce, darts, pool tables. Uh, they have pinball, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then they have stupid like they have the string hanging down from the ceiling. You take the, try and get the hook on the nail. I have that. Just crazy stuff all around. You've been tracking the ambient radiation. It is not normal. It's been an insane amount of radiation, huh? Multiple X-class flares, earthquakes, weird weather. Yeah. Do you think it's attributed to El Nino entirely? What's your theory, Bopak? I mean, there were 35 earthquakes last time I looked in the last 24-hour period. I hadn't looked in a minute though, but I looked this morning, I think. USGS earthquakes. Fiji, Chile, Idaho, Mexico, Tonga. The greatest one today, I think, was in Peru. No, Fiji, Japan. No to Japan. Had a 6.0 today, which is the highest. Yesterday, I forget where it was. They had one in the last 24-hour period that was a little bit higher. I forget where it was though. Sun drives the weather. El Nino is a result. Yes. Yeah, well, Georgia gets earthquakes too. So there are fault lines that Georgia has. There are fault lines all over the U.S. The most, of course, we all hear about San Andreas fault, but there are other fault lines. We had like series of earthquakes going on in like 93, kind of close to Stone Mountain, and it went on for weeks. So then nobody wanted to buy houses in that area. It was near a place called Norris Lake. Have you noticed the color of the sun is different? I don't know about the color of the sun being different, but I noticed a lot of things look really hazy. Like Suzanne kept saying it was raining, or it had just rained, or it looked like it just rained because it did look hazy. Looked very foggy, even though it was late afternoon. Sunscreen is important. It's very important to cover up. To cover up. I will admit I am I am kind of bad about wearing it when I go out to pick berries at night, but the sun's low. The sun's not bright at that time. I know I'm tan, but believe it or not, I also have a vitamin D deficiency. But yeah. Wear sunscreen or you end up with a head like I have. Which is funny because this scar shows up worse. This is where a kid hit me with a big rock and knocked my butt out. But my Mohs surgery scar, that big chunk out of my head that chunk looks worse. But my surgery scar is barely visible. That big chunk there from cancer. Ain't yellow. Ain't yellow. So you think it's phasing out? You think it's flared itself to death? I guess the sun released a strong flare yesterday. And then there's sunspot region AR14475 that they're looking at. Strange changes on the sun hours before powerful X9 solar flare. Wow. Wow. Simple Life Laundry is calling. Have fun. Don't forget to spray starch that. Make it stiff. Make it stiff. Thanks for joining us, Simple Life. Good seeing you. Good seeing everybody that joined us. If you're still here. Rough grouse goes in cycles. Best size population year of zeros. Wow. Yeah. Remember there was a bad solar flare when my grandmother passed away, so I never got notice that she died because I had a pager, and the solar flares were so bad that it screwed up the pagers really badly. AI studies 100 years of sun images to track solar regions from the Guadalcanal Solar Observatory. That's okay, Mrs. Hopkins. We're still here. Hanging out. It was a 60s thing, too. It was almost a three-way tie. It was a cutthroat game. Does that include women? BOPOC? Yeah, y'all stay cool out there. I can't believe it's going to be will feel like 107 here tomorrow. Might be a good day for going to the mall. That's what I think. Although I hate the mall. I need to go get a new bra fitted. That's why I spent bajingo years studying this crap. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Suzanne's complaining that there's no beach here, but she wouldn't be at the beach if she was home anyway. That's the thing. She has her pool, but her pool is so hot because it's like a spool. It's like a jacuzzi pool. It's not a long enough pool. It's not long, it's not deep. So the thing with that is it evaporates water quickly and it gets hot quickly. You go on the beach on Saturday. You gonna go fishing? Or you just hanging out the beach? It's gonna be hot. Suzanne bought this kiddie pool, and I'm looking for places in the shade to put it, and she's looking for places in the sun to put it. But I think she's plans on filling it up first thing in the morning to hang out. So anyway, well, I'm going to cut it off here. I'm getting very tired. I'm getting very sleepy. So, BOPOC, it's always interesting talking science with you. So, Yeah, the solar flares are interesting. See, now you need to go over and meet up with. Have you gone to Needs More Bones, Bopak? Oh yeah, I miss the strawberry moon. We had storms that rolled in, but we didn't get any rain. But it was a good lightning storm. Needs more bone. Needs more bone. Copy. Here. Here, Bopak, you need to check out this guy. He was he? He's is he an astrophysicist, I believe? But he also does trombone, so he plays music on there. But you could reach out to him for intelligent conversations about all things space. Uh, he was a, I know he was working on some hardware development thing to go to Jupiter to see if they can find some kind of life form of some kind on there. He's making the hardware to do that on the thing. But yeah, you might gel well with him on the sidelines. So, but yeah, he's cool. And he did an intro like a week or two ago, and he said exactly what he does on there. But see, you could talk to him about the sun thing, and he might be able to relate to that. So, or I don't know, have a more in depth discussion. I used to read Sky magazine every week or every month, and do a lot of celestial events. But I just life got busy, and it got away from me. You know, it got away from me. So I mean, I remember when like quarks were discovered. When was that? In the mid 90s, something like that. And then the black hole theory became, pretty concrete around that same time. Let's see, quark discovery. Well, it says it was proposed in 1964. 1970, 1977. I guess it was late 70s. On the quarks. The bottom quark was observed by a team at Fermilab, led by Leon Letterman. This was a strong indicator of the top quark's existence. With the top quark, the bottom quark would have been without a partner. It was not until 1995, oh, there we go, that the top quark was finally observed also by CDF and DO teams at Fermilab. It had a mass much larger than expected, almost as large as that of a gold atom. Yeah, so the quark was 95. Yeah. So I was in that era. I was really into all things, you know, of that nature. But I just, yeah, I went and saw Hale Bop and all that stuff. I think one thing that threw me off too was, well, one, I got busy at life. And when my dad was dying, the night, as I did home hospice, and I was always a big meteor person. I would go out for the big, the Perseids and the Leonids. I was usually out somewhere trying to see them, and the weather was good. So it was really weird. The night my dad, I knew it was time to go. Like, so I gave him a big like lecture, like, had a good life. Thanks for bringing me into the world. Thanks for being my best friend. All this stuff. And then but I told him, I'm like, it's okay to go. I'm going to be okay. Don't worry about me. And so I, I kind of said my final goodbye to my dad. And I went to the kitchen. I poured a glass of wine. I went outside and I just looked up at the sky. And this big meteor just went. And it wasn't even during the meteor shower period, which was the crazy part. That thing just flew over. And I was just like, dang. And he passed away the next day. But I had I really was uncomfortable doing anything with meteors for a long time after that happened. Then my mother-in-law bought me a little meteor necklace. It's made with a little meteor stone. Right? It is. I kind of liked it, but it was also like, oh. So, but it took me a long time I grieved my father's passing for a long, long time. We were so close. Yeah. So I kind of feel lucky. I feel blessed. And then on the other hand, it was like, dang, that was one of my favorite things to do. And then I didn't do it for several years. I'm back at it now, but I think I grieved my father for probably 6, 7 years. It was hard for me to think of him without coming to tears. That's why I like Pause and Play Nola. I connected with him on that because he just lost his dad. And I'm just like, yeah, grieving has no timeline. That's what I say. You got to give yourself grace. So, but yeah, my dad was and I haven't been fishing. So I think Dr. Turtle and I have a date to go fishing at some point in the near future. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Because fishing was the thing my dad and I did. He'd call me, I'd go down, we'd spend the weekend together fishing, cleaning fish, and then at some point later on, we'd have a big fish fry with people in his marina and stuff. But yeah, grieving's tough, man. There are just no rules to it at all. It doesn't matter who it is. So, but Suzanne lost her husband in March, and there are people like, you're still not over that. It's like, that's my spouse. And like, people like that drive me nuts. So everybody should respect everybody's feels. Just be respectful, caring, and loving of people. It's so easy. So easy. Well, on that note, happy 4th of July. I don't, other than a piece of paper, there wasn't much going on except a big war before and after the 4th of July. Remember, we fought for America's freedom until 1783. So, I don't know, 1776. I think it's so kind of, we declared ourselves. It's kind of like, It reminds me of Eddie Izzard's thing. I declare India for Britain. You can't do that. This is our country. But do you have a flag? Yeah, we didn't have a flag until Betsy Ross came along. But a lot of people don't know our own history. And then we were fighting a war before 1776 at the Battle of Lexington. So, things happened. Yeah, absolutely, Bopak. Absolutely. the War of 1812. There you go. That was more like it. Yeah. I don't know. All the craziness that went on. Could you imagine living back in those days? I just feel like even though things are crazy now, I feel like I grew up during the best time to be alive, really. Yeah, definitely. You have a good night too, Brooke. Thanks for joining us, and I hope your wife's knee is okay. And I hope you have a great weekend together. Sounds good. And good seeing the Chucks. You're a good Chuck daddy. Muscat in the home of farm produces bread. Right? And the muskets don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Well, there was a reason for that. There wasn't much ammunition, and you had to get that close to shoot somebody to kill them. Oh, gosh. I mean, how far did a musket fly? Let's see. How far did muskets shoot? 50 to 100 yards. While the maximum distance of a heavy lead ball could travel upward of 300 to 400 yards. The lack of rifling and loose fitting ammunition made precise aiming at long distances highly unreliable. But the smooth bore muskets, they were, 50 to 100 yards. But because individual accuracy was so poor, commanders relied on massed infantry volleys and would frequently order troops to hold their fire until they were within 30 to 50 yards of the enemy. Oh my gosh, my blackberry bushes are longer than that. Oh no, I would not be shocked at any book you have on any subject, Bopak. That's what I like about you. Although right now my book collection, well, I've been getting a bunch of the Stephanie Plum series from Janet Ivanovich for Suzanne because it's light reading. It's the only fiction that I've read in recent decades, pretty much. Pretty much. But you're like me, Bopak. I like nonfiction stuff. You know, I like the nonfiction stuff. So, but yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching, y'all. I had a great time. Oh, I left Simple's burger patty here too. I could have given it to her for the 4th of July celebration with some cheese and onion. A little. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I think we should throw it. Should we throw it? See, 5 points if I get it between his legs. Oh. Oh no. Dang it. I'm going to have Chris pull out the sofa again. Right? She's terrible. She's terrible. Shame on her. All right. Y'all take care. Y'all love you very much. Have a great week. Happy 4th of July. And we'll see you next week. Bye.